Hey guys, it's Angie Tonini-Rogers, and I am going to show you today how to make a very attractive YouTube thumbnail, okay, using, believe it or not, PowerPoint. Let me just show you a couple of examples of what I've done. That's one that I've made with PowerPoint. Here's another one. Here's another one. Okay, so these are just some examples of different thumbnails I've made. Here's another one here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this. So you start with a blank slide, and you want to format the slide size. The slide size is going to be 13.33 inches by 7.5 inches. Okay, so you just go to Design, and then you go to Format, Slide Size, and then you put the slide size that you need in here. Okay? Alright. Then what you're going to do, you're on a blank presentation, and you're going to just delete these things out of here. Okay? So you just click on these little areas, and then you backspace. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to insert whatever picture I want to insert. So you're going to go to Insert. You're going to go to Pictures, double click, and then you're going to go to your camera roll, whatever it is you want to put on there. So I'm picking a picture from my computer. I'm just going to pick this one here. Alright, so you're just going to do whatever size you want it to be. So let's just say that this is the size you want it. If you don't like it this size, you need it smaller or whatever, you just, move it like that. You grab the edges and move it. But I'm going to make it just in the middle just so that the video is not too long. Okay? Alright, so that's that. Alright, and then what you're going to do is you're going to select a background color, whatever background color that you want. So in order to do that, you're going to go back to Design. And then you're going to go to Format Background, okay? And then you see all of these things. There's a solid fill. Here, I'm going to change the color right here just so you can see what the differences are. That's not the color I'm going to choose. Okay, but that's a solid fill. Here's a gradient fill. And then you can fill, all of these different types of things here. I usually don't use that one, actually. Picture or texture fill, so this is just different types of textures you can choose. If you go here, it'll show you all the different types of textures. See, you can pick whatever. Okay. Pattern fill is going to be lots of different choices, so you could choose any of these. Okay. All right. And then hide background graphics. We're not going to worry about that right now. All right, so I'm going to go to solid fill. And in order to pick my color, actually what I'm going to do is try a few things. If none of these colors work, you can go here to more colors, and then you can pick something this way, or you can pick something this way, okay? But a lot of times what I like to do in order to be consistent, and I pick this eyedropper right here. Sometimes you'll see a paint can. Sometimes it's not called eyedropper depending upon the year or the version of PowerPoint you have. But if you pick eyedropper, you can go to anywhere on the picture and choose a color. So if I want it this red, then I can choose that red. And then it changes it to that color. Well, I don't like that. Then I'm going to go back to eyedropper. And let's say I want to try this green. Let's see if I can get a good, let's see that. Okay. See if I like that or not. If I don't like that, I can just keep going. So see, this kind of makes it consistent and congruent. Let's say I want it to look like the color of my eyes here. So let's see what I can do here. Okay, that's another option. I don't like that color, so let's try. Okay, guys, so you see the difference here? So just pick a color, whatever you like, and let's see what that looks like. I'll go with that. Alright, so now Now, what you want to do is it depends on what you're doing this for, but like for this example, this is a series that I'm doing on Monday. It's just kind of a quick video for a thought, something for someone to ponder or think about, and or maybe there's an implementable strategy that I leave at the end, or an assignment or something like that. Basically, your goal here is when people are on YouTube, you want them to click on your video. So you want to look different than just a normal, let's see if I can go here. This is one that I made also, but see, here, like, I don't have it's not live yet, I don't have a thumbnail here, but when these other ones, like this one here doesn't have a thumbnail, this one here does, this one does. Okay, all of these are, that one's another one, there's another one. So you want to have a thumbnail where when you go to search something on the side, here, let's just search something so that you can see kind of what I'm talking about over here on the side. Okay, so when these show up, you want yours to stand out, because most of the videos that you're looking for are going to look like this. There's not going to be a lot of, there's nothing popping to tell you to choose it. So when you put your video up, if you put something like one of these thumbnails, like this, that's going to pop out, and people are going to click on it in order to see your video. It's just another way to grab some traffic just from a quick eye-catching view, okay? All right, so back to PowerPoint. So, depending upon what you want to do with this, you can move this over here. I'm just kind of showing the basics. Then you can put some text over here, or you can move it down here and then put some more pictures around. So it kind of really just depends on what you want to do. I'll put it back in the middle here. Okay, and then you could put some text. So in order to do text, you can go to Insert. You can do Word Art. So these are some different choices with that. And then once you choose that, you can choose colors and features of that nature. Let's see, or you can just do, let's see, insert. You can do different shapes. There's lots of different things you can do. Text box will allow you to draw a text box. So you would just do, something like this. And then you would start typing something in here, okay? And then you want to make it the font that you need. So you just highlight it, and then what you do is you go into back into Home, and then this is where you can choose your fonts and whether you want it bold and what color you want it and all of that stuff. Okay, so all that different kind of stuff, and you can use the eyedropper thing again here if you want to do the same thing again to make it congruent. Okay, so that's that. And then there it is. All right, so it's under Format. I'm sorry. And then you go. Let's just do this. That'll make it that way. In Text Fill, you can choose whatever color you want. So we're just going to choose this. Text Outline. You're going to choose the outline of the color that you want. We're just going to choose this green. And then Text Effects is you can make it glow. You can see all these differences here. We'll just do that. I'm going to go back over here and make it big. I'm going to bold it. Make it bigger. Okay. And then you can just kind of mess around with the back of it. Doesn't like that size there. Oh, I see. There's a little guy down here. There we go. And the other thing you could do is then you could color in the box as well. Okay. All right. So let's say that you want it like that. You keep it like that. Then you're good. If you want to put a box around it or something like that, you go back to Insert and you go to Shapes. And I would choose a rectangle. And then what I would do is go here. Oh, I don't like the, let's undo that. I don't like where I did that. Go back to Shapes. Try rectangle. And then I want to get all of this.
Oh.
Alright. So then what it does, it fills it in. So then you go back to Design. I got to move this little guy out of the way. And then go to Format Background. Okay. And this is, again, you choose the same thing that we did over here, except it's going to be for here. So if you want no fill, go to no fill. Okay. Or you can go to solid fill and fill whatever color you want it. Let's just say you wanted that color. Then what you have to do is send backward. Okay, and then your text will come up. So you're under format and you're going to send that backward, so that brings the text that was up there forward again, and you'll be able to see that. Okay, so there's that. Okay, and then you might decide, oh, I don't like, it doesn't pop out enough, and you might want to go back and change the font color, the letter color. So we're going to go back to Home. We're going to look at the color. Let's see, let's try that. Alright, so that pops out a little bit more. Okay? And obviously it's just going to say whatever you want it to say here. And then finally, usually what I do is I'll put a border on it. So I go back to Insert, I go back to Shape, pick the rectangle again, and then I go to the corner of the page, and I do this. Okay? And again, I'm going to go to No Fill, and then I'm going to go to Line. Gotta move this guy out of the way again. And then here's where you pick the color of your line, of the border. Let's just pick something that I usually just did. Alright, so that's going to be the color, and then you just put how thick you want the line. If you don't like that, go to 50, you know, whatever. Whatever you want. Okay, so that's that. Okay? And that's that. So, then what I do, then usually the easiest thing to do is to grab the picture and save it to your desktop as a separate picture, and then that way you can upload it to the YouTube as a thumbnail. So I use Fastone Capture, but you can use Jing, which is free. But this Fastone Capture is just a screen capture service. It's $19.95, and you're done paying for it. So I just use this, and I capture the picture like this. And then I save it to my desktop for whatever I want to save it. And just because it's going on YouTube, even though it doesn't, you know, for the thumbnail itself, keywords probably don't matter, but I'll probably name it the keywords that, you know, keyword, thumbnail, YouTube or whatever. So I save it to my desktop. Okay, and then in order to get it on your video, I'll show you how to do that. Alright, I'll show you how to do to get it up on your video. You've already uploaded your video. You go to your video manager. You go to Edit, Info and Settings. And then you go right here to where it says Custom Thumbnail. And then it's going to ask you to upload. There it is. Okay, so that is what it's going to look like. And then I will save changes. And then it'll take a while to populate, so you just wait for it to populate. And that's it. So that is how you make some different thumbnails for your YouTube videos. Guys, another great tip is that if you use Facebook ads either on the right side or in the news feed, this is the same thing. You just make sure that it is the size that Facebook needs. I do have a video up that shows you the exact image sizes for each kind of ad, so you can check out my YouTube channel, and it will give you the Facebook image sizes for ads. And then you can go to PowerPoint and make it up. So guys, once you get used to it, you just play around with it a little bit, but literally it takes me no more than 5 minutes to make something that is just different than my face, or just something that looks like everybody else's. So you'll have a unique thumbnail, and hopefully that will help you get more traffic. So thanks for watching, guys. Please comment below and let me know how this goes for you. Feel free to comment, ask questions, and subscribe to my channel so that you can continue to get more updates and more trainings. Thanks, guys. Make it a great day.